Hello, friend. Thank you for joining me. I'd like to talk with you a little bit today about identity. We all have an identity, and it's important to really know yourself, know thyself. And there's a story I want to begin with, which has to do with an elderly woman who entered her country church, and she was met at the door there by a friendly usher. And the usher took her by the arm and through the door and up a couple of steps and into the back of the sanctuary and said, "Where would you like to sit?" And she said, "I'd like to sit the front row, down front." And the usher said to her, I don't really think that's a good idea. The pastor is really boring." And so she said, "Do you know who I am?" And he said, "No." And she said, "I am the pastor's mother," rather indignantly. And he said to her, "Do you know who I am?" And she said, "No." And he said, "Good, good." So sometimes it's probably good for somebody not to know our identity, I suppose, but in most cases, we want to know who and what we are. Now, I can't see you. I may have never met you, good chance, perhaps, and I don't know your name. I don't know your background, your history, your past, your personality, where you work, what car you drive. I don't know your identity, right? But yet, I feel like I do know you. I know the true reality of you. I know the truth that you are a spiritual being. I know that you are an eternal soul. I know that the Spirit of God lives within you and is there to guide and direct you and take you into the full expression of that which you are held to be. And therefore, as a spiritual being, you are full of love and compassion and goodness and kindness and understanding. There is a fearlessness in you. There is the forgiveness that lives in you. There is the ability to be confronted with any set of circumstances and know that it is not too big for that which is within you to see you through. It's a powerful, powerful realization to be in the place where you identify with that part of you that is made in the image and after the likeness of God. You are a work of God, and God is light, and you have come into this world to be a light in the world. Now, I may know you better than you know yourself, in the sense that I stand here affirming that this is your truth. This is your reality. And granted, we're all here as souls growing and unfolding. We maybe have small selves that we have created that cover over our higher self, our larger self, our greater self. And that's part of life, is learning to let go. There are things to let go of, our past mistakes, and various things that are limited that we have held about ourselves, and keep going back to reclaiming and re-identifying with the reality of who and what we are and have been created to be and are held to be in the mind of God. I wish you well, my friend, in claiming that you are a light in this world and going and being just that.